Hello and welcome to Tea Time Therapy. We're going to work on one of these quotes that I wrote that I want to share with you. And as always, I hope that it's useful in your life. All right, we'll start with, at times the dark will come to the light. It's usually hidden and kept out of sight. It's here you embrace the imperfection. Forgiveness leads you to the perfection. All right. And when I think about that, there is always darkness at times. And when you're going through that dark period of time, it's usually the way that you confront it, or usually the way you go through it, that makes a difference, even in the world. There is a lot of issues that we are divided on, or there's issues that you find yourself in that people don't agree with, and then you have the two sides to everything. One looks dark, the other one looks light to you. But no matter how it comes up for you, it's how you go through it. Because when you bring light to the darkness, there's darkness no more. And a lot of times we respond, or we might respond with anger because it's not something that we agree with. We might respond with hate instead of love. And that makes you part of the darkness, okay? You don't want to be part of the darkness. What you want to do is be the light in the darkness so that there is no more darkness. And that's really hard to do when you're going through that period of time, okay? When everything around you might look bleak, it might look like it's not gonna go good for you. Then you have to bring that light. And the light is the forgiveness, the acceptance, the love. Not that you love what's portrayed in the darkness, but you love that situation can bring the light to you. You can do the opposite of the darkness. It's an opportunity, okay? And if you can see it that way, it just makes such a difference. And it takes practice, and it takes conscious living. It's, again, I've talked about this before. A lot of times we respond to things we don't like. And we respond in a way that keeps that darkness there. And now we're learning and relearning how to respond with light thoughts. You bring the perfection into the imperfection. You bring love, you bring peace, you bring harmony. You don't add to the chaos, the destruction. We don't want to add to that. So we have to address it in another way, okay? In order to resolve any type of issue, it has to be brought to the forefront in order to be dealt with honestly, without reservation, and confronted in such a way that there is no harsh judgments, but handled with understanding, compassion, in order to heal any hurts or misunderstandings. When you can see the perfection in imperfections, you are well on your way to becoming whole. Okay, and like I said, that's going to take practice. There's going to be a lot of things you hear and see that will bring you to a place first of maybe, again, like anger, or just not understanding why it could be that way. But if you look at the darkness as an opportunity to shine your light and really bring more light into the world and not join in with the darkness, then I think that it's going to turn things around. And the more people that do that, and the more light that is shining, the less darkness will be. All right, well, that was the quote for today, and I hope that's helpful. I like to end with a message from the angels, because that's always positive, and as always comes from the light. Okay, so let's see what we have for today. This one seems to be sticking out. Nature. All right, and nature is a nice reflection of how we can be. You know, nature, there's peace, there's harmony, the chaos isn't really there. In nature, flowers are growing, trees are there, your animals just live like they live without trying to figure out everything, okay? So that's naturally perfect, okay? And new love, okay? New love with that nature. That helps you really find a new way of living, you know? A new way of living brings a new love to mind, and it could be creativity, it can be relationships, it can be anything that you're bringing something new into the situation, okay? And that's going to make a difference. So yes, nature, new love. I mean, that's exciting. New love. All right, a new way to use love. So I think that that's going to make a difference, and we want to make a difference, and we want things to be different at times, and we can have that. We just have to react differently, and we have to be the light. That's the main thing. Be the light. All right. Well, thank you for listening. I hope that helps. And as always, more later. Thank you.